I thought he delivered a great set of remarks. I think that he's been aided, frankly, by those god-awful beheadings. And frankly, I don't think he needed all that large of a lift. If you take a look at that Wall Street Journal and NBC News survey, it tells you that 2/3 of the country was already on board for this, including 1/3 who are supportive even of the notion of ground troops. So there wasn't a very high bar set this evening. I think whatever it was, he met it.
Did the President, Newt Gingrich, meet the expectations? Did he do what you wanted him to do?
I thought it was a pretty good speech. He's got some very fundamental questions about using Somalia and Yemen as examples of success. He's got a challenge in realizing that the kind of radicalism we're talking about is worldwide. But overall, this was a much better speech than any Republican would have expected Obama to give. I think it really was a national speech, and I suspect it will be responded to positively by most members of Congress.
When I was listening to the speech, Van, I said to myself, I can only imagine if this were a speech, let's say a Republican president were delivering, let's say it was George Bush, how would liberal Democrats be reacting to the tough words we heard tonight from the Commander-in-Chief, from the President of the United States? As you know, a lot of liberal Democrats, they want to support the President, although they might feel queasy about some of the recommendations he put forward. Give me your analysis.
Well, I think that's right. First of all, I think after the United States comes under attack, liberals and conservatives tend to come together. Pearl Harbor, 9/11, these beheadings. So it's a part of an American pattern for liberals and conservatives to come together. I'm glad that's actually happening. My concern was that even this wouldn't bring us together. It has brought us together. You're now going to start seeing some liberals raising some concerns. The airstrikes in Syria, not exciting for liberals. Hold on a second. It's one thing to clear out ISIS from Iraq, where we have some commitments to open up a new front. You might start seeing some concerns. Another thing that hasn't been talked about enough today, there's a military part of this. There's also a human part of this. Why are these young Muslims rushing to this despicable group? We have a youth bulge all across the world, about 1 billion young people. Young people need something to believe in. They need something to do. And America should be a beacon for young people, young idealists who want to make their country better, who want to be a part of the technological revolution. We're not reaching out to these young Muslims and saying, we need you to be a part of science and this renaissance that's happening. You shouldn't be a part of this barbaric nonsense. When you give 1 billion young people no jobs and nothing to believe in, they tend to go the wrong way. So it's not just a military thing. We need world-class leadership to attract a generation of young Muslims to our side.